Update of what I've been working on. So my mom asked me a question, so here I am. I'm gonna put it on YouTube. May as well. So I had, let's see, I don't have. Anyway, here we go. I had problems. I had a lower end rod knock, sounded like, and evidently this phaser was still good, evidently, because if you look at these are the tensioners. Hydraulic tensioners. You see where they failed. This is original factory Ford 5.4. Usually both of mine were actually failed. They're actually filled with oil, so these are the new ones. They're cast iron. They're mounted solidly to the block, so they shouldn't fail because they don't have the seal in them. I went ahead and replaced the water pump too, since I had everything apart. Of course, I got new timing chain, new guides, new sprocket down there, new phaser here, left phaser, new right phaser, cam phaser. But mine had a really bad rod knock, sounded like. But evidently, because these blow out, the seals and the tensioners blow out, these are what controls the phasers, kind of, sort of. Because the oil comes up, goes through these, and then it goes through the cam, and then goes through the head, and then back down. I don't know exactly, but you'd have to look at the exact spec on how the oil actually flows. But according to what I understand, they come up, they go through the tensioners, then they go from the tensioners into the cam, do the cam, and then it goes over to the other side. But evidently mine was the right side, so evidently my tensioner was bad, and this phaser was like out of sequence or knocking really bad. So took the engine out, got a new timing set, new water pump, new high pressure oil pump. It's the M340 Melling. The phasers are the Dorman XD. That's upside down. 250 XDs. According to the guy Ford Tech Make You Loco, he said that the Ford or the Dorman phasers, the XD phasers, are the better ones to get. So we're working on that, trying to get everything put back together. Just got the seal and the front cover for the timing set, getting ready to put that back on. So if you're having sounds like a rod knock, guarantee, this engine's only got 170,000 miles on it, but I guarantee if yours has the original cam chain tensioners in them, that your seals have blown out and you're not getting the proper oil flow to your phasers. If your seals are blown out, then you're definitely not getting enough oil. I mean, if you can see this side right here, how gummy and varnishy it looks. Evidently the oil flows from the passenger side first, because this one here is all clean and didn't really do anything. It definitely doesn't look like the other side, but this one looks clean and everything. So I mean, maybe the oil flows to this head first and then it flows to that head, and the phaser or the tensioner that was on this side was blown out and I wasn't getting enough oil flow over here to this side. I don't know, because the oil, if it blows out, it just goes right back down to the oil pan, which is right down there. But anyway, if you have a Ford 5.4 that sounds like a rod knock, and it goes away 2,000 RPM, pretty much it's a tensioner has failed and the cam phaser is out of time, or out of phase. Basically, it doesn't actually do its job. So that's what I'm working on. Time to put it together, put it back in, and get this thing back on the road. Oh yeah, I got some GP stainless headers from Gibson, GP 218S. They were a pretty good deal. I mean, I can't complain. I couldn't get the bolt out of one of the other actual headers. That's one of them. That's the old cast iron header. The other one's back there on the bench that I gotta get the bolt out of, but I can't get the bolt out of it. So instead I spent more money and got some exhaust headers. Anyway, more power. Ha! Oh yeah, got some new the new updated roller followers for this engine. The old ones have the big hole. These are here have the small pinhole actually directed towards the roller. So hopefully it'll work.